everyone. Welcome to the Love Learning English YouTube channel. This is the channel where you get to love to learn English so you can live the life you will love someday. A life to go to study English at an English university, or study another course at an English university, to go live in another country, to just travel around the world, or to move and work in another English country, or for your job in your own country. You can get a promotion if you get better at English. So welcome to the channel. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Hit the like button and subscribe. Share with your friends. Tell them I want to grow this channel to help more people learn English and just to live their dreams. I hope they can get better, for a better job, to travel, to go to university, to get a higher salary, to just live the life they want to live. This channel can help them. So I want to do that. I'm going to grow this channel. So today we're talking about sort of 10 phrases or sentences you can use to express certainty. That if something is going to happen or something that's not going to happen. So 10 different phrases that are about certainty, if something will happen or not. So I've got 5 sort of written out. I've got 5 that I'll just sort of explain right off the top here. And let me get the first one. 1 second here. The first couple phrases are for certain things that will definitely happen. Something that's going to happen for sure. It's a high level of certainty. So the first one, you could say, in English phrase you can say in your own life is, I'm absolutely sure. I'm absolutely sure that I'm going to go to New York City this summer, you could say. That's going to happen 100%. This person is is convinced it's going to happen. Another one that has a high level of certainty that is true, something that is true, and it's a good phrase for you to use in your course. I'm convinced that. So use that little phrase, I'm convinced that, and then you can fill in the rest. I've used the example, I'm convinced that she is brilliant at her job as a teacher. I'm convinced. I know. I'm certain. So that's another one here. Number 3. This is so it's pretty sure, but not totally sure. Okay, it's not super high, but it's not super low level of certainty. Number 3. Chances are. It's a pretty good chance. I'm pretty sure, but not totally sure. Chances are that my friend will move to Canada to study English for 1 year. Chances are my friend is going to do that, to move to Canada to study English for 1 year. It's a pretty good chance. Another one, this is a phrase. This is answering a question. So somebody asks you a question of certainty. They ask you, will you practice English tonight? And it's just a short phrase. I don't think so. That's not a no. It's not an absolutely yes, but probably not. It's kind of a lower chance that that's going to happen. So that's kind of another example. A sentence of certainty. One more. This is still so level of certainty. It's not for sure. It's not definitely not. Time will tell. Use that phrase. It's an advanced kind of English phrase. You're kind of. It's a good phrase. Time will tell if I pass my English IELTS examination. The IELTS exam that you need if you want to move to Canada. You have to pass that course. So time will tell. I'm not sure. not positive, not negative. So those are sort of 5 here. Let's do 5 more. So another phrase you can say of certainty is, I'll get around to cleaning my house this weekend. That level of certainty is not so high. You're not sure it probably could happen. It probably will happen. I'll get around to cleaning my house this weekend. You could say it's kind of a lower level of certainty. It's a I'll get around to type of a phrase. I'll get around to cleaning the house. I'll get around to going to exercise today. Another one you can say is, summer is right around the corner. It's kind of in the future. It's going to happen. There's not an exact time, but it's going to happen. It's right around the corner is kind of a good phrase for something that will happen with not an exact time, but it's going to happen. I'm counting down the days until I go on vacation. It's kind of a phrase of sort of the future. There's certainty. I know I'm going to go on vacation. It's not exactly 10 days from now, but I'm counting down the days. I am focused, sort of. It's going to happen. Vacation will happen, and I'm just excited about it. And but it's not an exact time. I'm not 10 days and 5 hours and 10 minutes. But it's just an expression you can say. I'm counting down the days until I retire, or until I get to watch my favorite sports team play soccer. One last one, phrase of certainty you can use. So this one is when you're answering a question. Somebody says to you, will you start going to the gym to exercise? This one is pretty much, certain. Not 100%, but it's pretty certain that you're not going to. So there's not much chance of that. It's sort of, if somebody asks you, are you going to study, I hope you don't answer this, but if somebody asks you, are you going to study English today? You could say there's not much chance of that. I'm not certain. I'm pretty certain it will not happen. So those are sort of 10 different phrases, guys, you can use to express certainty. So just you can rewatch the video and these phrases, and then you can start to use them when you speak with natives in English, or with your friends when you practice English in talking about topics of certainty. Hey guys, so now in the lesson we're in pronunciation practice. We're in this section, and today we're going to practice the W, the W letter, pronouncing that for words, words, and it's a letter that's hard for some non-native English speakers. They kind of say word, they might say ver, and weary, veery. They sometimes say the instead of w. You want to just bring your kind of lips like you're sucking on a straw, and whoa. And the W sounds different when next to different vowels. W-A, it's usually wa. W-O, wo. W-E, we. W-I, we. So wa, wo, we. It's a different sound. So here's a tongue twister. Listen when I say it, and then you can rewatch and try to re-say it. So weather, never, weathered, weather, better. Let's try one more time. Weather, never, weathered, weather, better. Weather, never, weathered, weathered, I said that wrong. Weather, never weathered, weather, better. So it is hard. It's hard for me to say. So it's going to really test it for you if you can say it or not. So that's just the one tongue twister for today for pronunciation practice. Let's go to Canadian Corner. Canadian Corner for today. Just going to tell you a little bit more about Canada. Canada, amazing country. I love Canada. I'm from there, so I'm biased, as we say. But amazing country. It has the longest coastline in the world. So the ocean next to the country, all the land next to the ocean. It's the longest all around Canada. On the west, on the north part, and on the east side is the longest coastline in the world. We have the Pacific Ocean on the west, the Arctic Ocean in the north, very cold water there, and then the Atlantic Ocean on the east. So we have every year for immigration. I talk a lot about immigration because many of you want to come to Canada or move to USA or England or Australia. So for Canada, we have about 500,000 new immigrants every year that come here to study, to try to get permanent residence. And we don't have many people, 40 million, we're small country, so that's a lot for our country. 500,000, 500,000 people every year are coming to Canada. Maybe it'll be you someday. Next section, Motivation Minute for today. Motivation Minute. Write your why down. Write your why down. Why are you learning English? Is it for a better job? Is it go to an English university? Is it to travel to many countries and you need to speak English in these countries to communicate? You can't use your first language. Why do you study every day? Do you want a better life for your family? Do you want to move your family to Canada so you can send your kids to school? We have a pretty good healthcare system, pretty good businesses. We're a very safe country, more or less, than other countries. We're very safe. Write your why down. Why are you learning English? Or is it just a hobby? But why are you doing it? Because some days you won't want to study English. And when you write your why down, you put that on your fridge or somewhere in front of you, like your phone, where you can remind yourself, okay, I gotta study. I gotta study because I want to go to another country. I want to move to another English country. I want to go to an English university. So write your why down. It's very important. And that today, guys, is it. That's the lesson today on 10 phrases to express certainty. That's all for today at Love Learning English. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so more people can love to learn English so they can live the life they will love. All right, I hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys, and see you next time. Bye.